Hello everyone, this is Ed Park and I serve as the Managing Director at ATMS Logistics Inc. Today, I would like to take a close look at the topic of Importer of Record, or IOR in the United States, which was briefly mentioned in a previous YouTube video as one of required documents for U.S. Customs clearance. We are also planning to release more detailed YouTube videos on other key topics related to importing. So please stay tuned and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. So what is an importer of record in the US? The importer of record refers to a legal entity or individual who takes responsibility of ensuring that the imported goods and related procedures comply with all applicable U.S. laws and regulations. However, not just anyone can be an importer of records. Okay, then who can be an importer of record in the U.S.? There are three main types of qualified IOR or importer of record. The first, corporations or individual with a U.S. address and IRS numbers called EIN. The second, U.S. customs broker or 3PL provider acting as agents of importer. Third, foreign companies that appoint a licensed U.S. customs broker through a valid power of attorney. More detailed explanation of this part will be provided later. There are several responsibilities of an importer of record. As an IOR, you are required to submit all required customs clearance documents. Refer to our previous YouTube video for a detailed list of these documents, please. Pay duties and fee. While a seller or customs broker might prepay this, ultimate responsibility lies with the IOR. Third, ensure compliance with all applicable laws and regulations. These include product standard, labeling, and safety regulations. Lastly, accurately report origin, value, and quantity of goods to CBP, called Customs and Border Protections. If you are not a U.S. resident but wish to act as an importer of record, then you have to appoint a licensed U.S. customs broker, as only licensed customs broker can file entry with the CBP, while some U.S. residents can file on their own, but it is very rare. The brokers act as your legal agents and require a signed power of attorney. Second, the power of attorney requirement for non-residents are that it must be properly signed and notarized, and it can include a foreign address. Additionally, a non-resident importer has to apply for an importer ID number, which is a unique ID used by CBP to identify importer. If you don't have a US EIN, you must file CBP Form 5106. Your customs broker can assist with that form. You still must follow the same rules as US importer. Submit proper customs documentations, pay duties and fees on time, comply with the country of origin labeling rules. There are several important additional considerations. First, to take advantage of free trade agreement, certificate of origin must be ready at the time of customs clearance. Second, import records must be kept for 5 years after entry. Save all files your broker provides, such as invoices, bill of lading, entry summaries, etc. Missing record can lead to an audit, penalties, or worse. Fail to meet import of a record obligation can result in penalties, audits, cargo seize, or even jail time in extreme cases. Do not assume that assigning tasks to your customs broker means you are not responsible. Even if you are importing under DDP, delivery duty pay terms, U.S. Customs still consider you, the importer, as liable. Many news reports about penalties in LA Garment District stem from import record violations. Ignorance of law is not a valid excuse. If you have concerns or doubt, always consult with your customs broker. There may be legal ways to reduce duties through compliance strategy. Today, we explore the roles and responsibility of importer of record in greater detail. If you found this video helpful, please click like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We will be releasing more content that goes into detail of each topics we touched on. And of course, if you have any questions or need support, don't hesitate to contact us via the email on screen. Thank you so much for watching to the end. We're looking forward to seeing you again in our next video. Have a great day.